Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm standing here on my beautiful balcony and you can see we've got an absolutely magnificent sunset here, nice African sunset. I promised you that I was going to keep you up to date when I was at the Wealth Creator University at Shumba's Rest in early November. So what I was promised is that I would do a weekly update. And I wanted to give you the update of what I've actually found from my first week. Now, I came back from Shumba's Rest, I'm sure like everyone else, completely fired up on Monday morning and ready to go. And I wish I could tell you it was all 100% positive. But the very first thing I did was talk to my business partner, and there's a whole lot of negative energy. We were fighting with the landlord over something. So on Monday morning, got right back into the reality of life. And just like everything else, you know, you think you're going to come back and make huge changes in your life. It didn't quite happen. The negative energy dropped pretty quickly. I got back to Johannesburg, went to see some guys that we're partnering with in our new business for auctions. Great, we managed to secure a deal with them and get a whole new pipeline of stock. I then came back and I sat at my desk and I was ready to get going and fired up with everything that we spoke about and everything that we learned from Hannes. Switched my computer on, it crashed. Completely, didn't even switch on. So I had to, I phoned around, eventually found an incredible connection and went through and left it with them. They said that it was something to do with Windows and that it would take them a day or two to fix it. So there went my productivity out the window. I met with my business partner, we had a meeting and went through a number of the things in terms of what we would like to do, and we decided to run two events, one for auctions and one for Australia and offshore properties towards the end of the month. I then basically came home and I worked on my Mac Mini with the camera, and I put all the videos that I'd worked on for Wealth Creator University onto YouTube, and I worked really late. I actually worked till like 3 a.m. in the morning on Monday night, getting all those videos up and ready so that they were ready for you guys and to be able to use. Tuesday morning I was up early trying to get my computers fixed, but the incredible connection was still not fixed. Finished off the YouTube videos that I needed to do. I met with one of my employees to actually run through an update, a weekly update that I run as to exactly where she is, so that my productivity is a lot better. Everything waits for that particular week. And I'm very excited to say the first business which I'll be putting forward for my institute is this auction and offshore business. We've now done 3 offshore sales, so that's 60,000 Rand in the bank with another 270,000 due in the near future. So I definitely think that I'll be able to prove that. So my first business is up and running, and the profit is in the bank for Hannes and Leon to check. I then went to Incredible Connection. They've lost my PST file, beautiful. So I've lost all 3, my emails basically, completely. Luckily I backed up till August, so I've only lost the last 3 months. But I spent the rest of the afternoon, complete waste of a day, the entire afternoon there, trying to fix it, trying to back it up and everything else. That night I went through to go and see one of my competitors, and who were marketing and selling offshore property. It was very interesting. I was there till about 11 p.m. to see what they're doing. They're doing a hell of a lot of good stuff and definitely things that I can improve. Wednesday morning I was up early. Every single week I have a business meeting with one of my fellow entrepreneurs and great mates, and we just bounce ideas. It really is great for energy and for coming up with new ideas, and I understand his business, he understands mine, and we come up with a lot of ideas. He actually is a potential business partner in my second business that I'm setting up and getting off the ground. Wednesday I got more productive, went back to Incredible Connection. They still hadn't fixed my computer, so I ended up buying another laptop, because for me, not having a laptop or working laptops like a taxi driver, not having a car. And I worked pretty late on Wednesday evening, getting everything done, getting productive and getting those events that I spoke about up and running. Thursday morning I had a bit of a lie-in, but was up at about 8 a.m. and really had a productive day, dealing with a number of my staff members, a couple of my salesmen. But most importantly, I had a day in the office, and I really love this virtual working from home. It's absolutely amazing. I get to work in this environment, work in my t-shirt and my shorts. I love it, absolutely love it to bits. Thursday night I took my wife out, we went out to dinner, and Friday I had another very productive day in the office and had a couple of meetings, you know, just with people. So really where I stand is on Saturday, I took the day off. I worked in the morning up till about lunchtime, downloading all the software for business plans, etc., reinstalling some of the software that I'd lost on my last laptop. And then Sunday I worked for about 12 hours on a business plan for my second business, I'm very excited to say I sold my first product for my second business on Thursday. That's a 15,000 Rand profit. Again, with no money down, it's through relationships and a product that I'm importing from overseas, which I'm hoping to tell you more about in the future. But really excited with that. On Friday I sent out an email to what I call my Dream 100 list, which was my sort of top 15 people that I believe this product. It's a high ticket item. It's 30,000 Rand cost, but I sent it out to the 15 people that I thought would be interested in it. I've already sent all 15 of those a copy of a book. So along with doing the business plan on Sunday, which I've actually submitted to Hannes as part of the mentoring program, it really gave me some sort of clarity as to how I'm going to get this business. So I think in the whole, to give you an update of the first week since then, it was a tough week. It was flipping annoying with 3 days without the laptop and IT problems, but in the end, a very productive week. Number one business is really going in the auction and the offshore sales, property sales, and the second business is off the ground. It's made its first sale. The business plan is in place with a marketing strategy, and a solid week. So I hope they enjoyed that, and at the end of the day the Springboks won as well. So it was a great week all round. Frustrating, but made good progress. Hope this helps. Cheers. Sorry, there's one other little thing that I just wanted to add, which I forgot about. The third business, I do have the idea. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly how I'm going to do it. But the big thing that I've learned from Hannes is that whole difference between an opportunity seeker and a wealth creator. And if you listen to lesson 4, it's all about doing one thing at a time, making it work, and then moving on to the next project. So what I've decided to do is to put that on hold. I know exactly how to do it, what to do it. I'm going to get these other 2 businesses that I've got 2 separate business partners with up and running, making money. They are making money, but I want to get them substantiated, particularly with the one business, get these big events that we've got at the end of this month. And then over the Christmas period, I'll be able to work on it, brainstorm it, get it set up. And I've already put my feelers out with regards to the IT guys as to how to set it up. But there's a classic example of how I've already changed my mindset from an opportunity seeker to a wealth creator, rather than trying to do 3 different things at one time. Do one, then the other, and then the third one in sequence. But the aim is to have 3 businesses up and running by the new year. So, hope that helps. Cheers.